Alright, hello, welcome to Eating Our Asses Off. This is James, part 2 owner of the group. Just an FYI, this is another Misadventures of the Mister. Nice case in point. And
he just slammed his hand into some cream cheese.
I already told him that.
No, you didn't.
I implied it. But nonetheless, this one is sort of a Misadventures and sort of not. I've made this before for Sabrina and she loved it, and so she's asked me to make it again for camera because last time I made it I just improv and made up a recipe and cooked it for her, but I made a mistake. I didn't write anything down, so I know all the ingredients, and these are all the ingredients down here, but I don't remember the proportions or the ratios, and so I'm trying my best to recreate the same ratio, and it may or may not work out. And as always, if it does work out, then I'll put it in the description. If it's terrible, I won't, and I'll keep trying and checking again. But here's another adventure of us trying to make good food. So down here, I have my chicken soaking in some egg yolks or whatever, and just have them mixed in there and just taking a bath. Soon I'm going to dust them in my almond flour and all these spice mix. So this part here is more about what kind of flavor you want for your thing. I didn't actually tell you what this is called, by the way. It's because I can't pronounce the word, so Sabrina will say it for you in a second.
It's Schnitzel.
Yeah, so this Schnitzel thing, you'll see some other videos.
Look, you said it.
This thing here, you heard me saying some other recipes all wrong, and it's because I could not remember the words. Sabrina kept making fun of me, and she wouldn't tell me the right word.
What did you call it?
Schnitzel? I don't know.
Schickerschwitzel.
Yeah.
Schickerschwitzel.
I don't know why. I just couldn't think of the word, but now apparently it's called a Schnitzel. I do make it a little differently because the chicken's already cut flat, so I'm just going to fold it around the dip that I'm going to place inside it. But we're going to cook everything up. First thing I'm going to start off with now is my spinach. I have 1 cup of spinach and 1/4 cup of garlic with juice. And we're going to do that all nice and cooked and roasted. And try not to burn down our apartment while doing that.
Again. You tried to burn it down once.
Oh, okay. Just want this to wilt up. Some people cut it, some people don't. I obviously did not cut it, but it's whatever.
It smells good already.
So you're looking for them to turn kind of like this, dark and wrinkly. And we're just trying to get things like a little pre-sear, so when I throw it in the oven, it will cook up nice and get all the flavors out. That's pretty much it. It's all cooked. You're going to transport it into here. Bam. That's that part. Now, I have 1 cup of mayonnaise. Don't judge until you try it. Going in there. We'll pretend that's a whole cup. And then I am going to do 1 cup. So this is a half cup. So I'm going to do 2 of these half cups. So I plus Sabrina is 2 whole half cups. Just mixed in. You gotta love the precision. Don't mind the mess. I don't.
This dish looks a little small.
Well, you give it to me.
I asked if it was big enough. You said yes. I don't think it is.
I'm going to do 1/2 cup. It'll work. Of Parmesan cheese, if I can mix it up. And a 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese. If I can break that block up, there we go. That's about 1/2 cup. Bam. And then I'm going to get my creamy cheese in there. And looks like I'm going to do 1/2 block. Now ideally you would mix all this together in a bigger bowl, but who needs ideals, right?
And we do have a larger container.
It's okay. What's going to happen is I'm going to let this cook down, and the cheese is going to melt a little bit, and I'm going to pull it back out and stir it up, and then put it back in again.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw it in the oven right now, let everything get soft and start to congeal, and then I'll bring it back out and stir it up, and you'll see me when I come back. I'm not going to do the chicken until this is about halfway done, so that everything's hot when we eat.
Okay.
Alright. All right, we are back, and as you can see down here, I got the dip out of the oven. I've stirred it around. I did add 2 tablespoons of sour cream while it was cooking, about halfway through, and I added another cup of spinach because it was it cooked down pretty low. So I did end up using 2 total cups of spinach and 2 tablespoons of sour cream in addition to the ingredients I had in there the first time. And so now I got the consistency that I like, and I forgot the sour cream the first time, so it all looks pretty good.
I could honestly go for some more spinach in there, but...
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dip my eggy chicken in here, get a nice thin coat of almond flour, and then throw it in the pan. I'm going to cook one side kind of good, flip it over and cook the other side. Once that's good, I'm actually going to put the cheese inside it and fold it into making a little kind of glove of my chicken. All right.
There's our schnitzel.
So the chicken's not cooked through yet. I just cooked it so that both sides are toasty. You can see that it's still pink and raw a little bit. You can't cook it all the way through, else it'll become like pliable. Not pliable?
Non-pliable?
Yes. I'm just turning it over one. This is officially the second turn. And so, I'm just gonna spoon some stuff in here and I'm gonna fold it around it. Then I'm gonna do something really crazy. You'll see.
Oh God.
No, that's how I do it.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of painting these guys.
We're watching, while we're cooking, we're watching the wedding episode of Love is Blind. We watched this show this weekend all the way up to the wedding episode. Y'all, this show is so out of control. I don't like, that's really not important to this. I just wanted to talk about it.
You can't spoil it for the people.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just saying we're watching the wedding episode.
Alright. So this is a little trickier because this one's not quite as flat. So I'm just gonna kind of do that. Oh, look at that, it stays put. Cool. So we're just gonna do a weird kind of hamburger smush. And that's okay. To the 6-4. Stay! There we go. So I'm just folding it this way because I didn't butterfly it. I'm too lazy for that.
This is why we have Misadventures, because you refuse to do things the right way.
I do things a way.
But not the right way.
They taste good. You have to admit, when I made it for you, you were like...
Yes, but this, I don't think this is what you did last time.
It was, sort of. Last time I had them actually flatter, so... This is what the meat I had to work with, so there we go. Okay. Well, we're just going to pretend that one...
Why don't you turn it so it's like stuck over on that one?
I'm not sure if I follow you exactly, but I'll try. Is that what you mean?
I think I meant if you turn the butt that way, but whatever will work.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing and carefully put it in the oven and let it bake and cook through. And then we'll have our stuffed chicken.
Okay.
Schnitzel.
Okay.
Back at 350 and cooking it until it's cooked through. Alright, this is the chicken schnitzel and it's all done. I got the creamy stuff all on the inside. I did fold it horizontally instead of the laterally, so it's whatever, but now let's find out if it meets Sabrina's picky expectations.
It's not as flat as it was when you made it the first time.
Agreed, I actually hammered them flat last time, but I forgot that step.
Okay. Smells good. It's good.
Uh-oh, we hear it again. Sabrina actually likes the food. This is apparently a phenomenon that's going to keep going on. We're going to keep this momentum running.
I wouldn't count on it.
Whoop whoop! And we actually got the recipe on tape this time. I'm sorry, y'all don't say tape anymore, do we? On digital.
How old are you?
I'm pretty old. Alright, so this is James and Sabrina now from Eating Our Asses Off with another Misadventures of the Mister and another win for good old James. Recipe should be in the description, or I forgot.